Well, this is the most important new Audi to arrive in showrooms in 2017. Sure, there are some heroic new supercars to arrive, such as the R8 Spider and the TTRS. But this, the second generation Q5, is the Audi for modern families. Just how important it is for Audi is showcased by the fact we're driving it right now. You see, the second generation Q5 doesn't officially land in local showrooms until June, but Audi has air freighted a fleet of them down under for promotional activities and dealer demonstrators. Why? Because it is almost sold out of the previous model and it can't afford to lose customers in this cutthroat segment of the market. Anyway, when it does arrive, it will be offered in 3 initial models, with prices starting from $65,900 plus on-road costs for the entry-level 2-litre TDI design, a hike of around $2,300 compared to the current model. But you do get more Q5 for your money. So what is new about this second generation Audi Q5? Well, for starters, the skeleton of the car. The underpinnings are pretty much all brand new. It's longer and taller than the car it replaces. What that does is liberate more interior room. There is a lot more legroom and headroom in the cabin here, but it also creates a bigger footprint for the car on the road for improved dynamics. Even though it is bigger, this car is actually lighter than its predecessor as well by up to 90 kilograms. And that not only improves its agility through the corners, but also its fuel efficiency on the road. In terms of how it drives, well, first impressions are really, really positive. You step into this car and it genuinely feels like a luxury car. The steering is nice and positive, if a little bit light and vague, but that's a typical Audi sort of character. The way that it rides the bumps is a little bit of pattering and it does roll a little bit in the bends, but that is kind of a character of an SUV. You can't sort of delete its high center of gravity. But overall, the refinement of this car is exceptional. The beautiful fit and finish of the cabin inside, the quietness that it has on the road, and the general feeling that it is a very, very comfortable car to drive. The 2-litre TDI Sport we're testing here has a turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine that generates 140 kilowatts of power and 400 newton meters of torque, while consuming a claimed average of 5.3 litres per 100 kilometres. One gripe though, there you go, as you just felt, is the stop-start system and the way that it builds up turbo boost away from the traffic lights. It feels like it takes an eternity to get moving, but you know, you'll have to get used to that. Well, Audi certainly hasn't thrown the formula out in knowing how to make a great compact luxury SUV. In fact, this second generation Audi Q5 resets a few benchmarks for this class. But just how good it is against its rivals, well, we'll have to wait a few more months until we find that out. Until then, the Q5 is a very, very impressive family car.